Every year, your money loses value, silently. You don't see it. You don't feel it immediately, but it's happening. Every single day. Governments call it normal. Economists call it growth. But behind the fancy words, it's simple math. And once you understand that math, you'll never see money the same way again. Most people think inflation just means prices go up. But that's not the real story. Prices rise because the value of money falls. Think of it like this. If you have $100 and tomorrow those same $100 buy you less, that difference is inflation. The truth: inflation isn't just an accident of the economy. It's designed into the system, a byproduct of how money itself is created. And the real culprit is the printing press, or in modern terms, digital money creation. Here's the formula nobody talks about. More money chasing the same goods equals higher prices. It's that simple. When governments print money, or central banks lower interest rates, they increase the total amount of currency in circulation. But the number of things, homes, cars, food, doesn't grow instantly. So every existing dollar is worth a little less. Imagine a pizza cut into 8 slices. Now imagine cutting it into 16 slices, but it's still the same pizza. That's inflation. Your share just got smaller, even though the pie didn't grow. Inflation is the one tax you never vote for, but everyone pays. When the government spends more than it earns, it borrows. When borrowing becomes too expensive, it prints money instead. And every new dollar they create silently takes value from the ones already in your pocket. That's why your grandparents bought homes for $20,000 and why a cup of coffee that cost 10 cents now costs $5. The numbers didn't grow because value increased. They grew because the measuring stick changed. Your income rises on paper, but your purchasing power shrinks in reality. That's the cruel magic of inflation. It rewards debt and punishes saving. The pattern never changes. The economy slows. Governments lower interest rates to stimulate growth. Money floods into the system. Everyone feels richer. Then prices rise. Wages can't keep up. And the cycle resets. From the 1970s oil crisis to the 2008 bailout era to the pandemic stimulus of 2020, every spike in inflation traces back to the same equation. Too much money, not enough real value. And yet, every time, politicians promise it's temporary. Let's look at the hidden math. If inflation averages just 3% a year, your money loses half its value in 24 years. At 7% inflation, that happens in just 10 years. That means $100,000 in savings today buys the same as $50,000 a decade from now. You didn't spend it. You didn't lose it. It was simply erased. By design. This is why the world's wealthiest don't store cash. They store assets, stocks, real estate, commodities, things that grow as money shrinks. Inflation is clever. It hides inside rising wages, booming markets, and record GDP. It convinces you that you're getting richer, while the ground beneath your money quietly erodes. And when governments brag that they grew the economy, they're often just measuring inflated prices, not real value. That's the illusion. The economy didn't grow. The dollar just shrank. So the next time you see prices rise, don't just blame the store, the supplier, or the war. Look deeper at the math that defines the system. Because inflation isn't chaos. It's a design. Predictable, repeatable, and profitable for those who understand it. I'm the Lazy Economist. And if you want to see money for what it truly is, not just paper, but power, subscribe and share this video before your dollars lose a little more value tomorrow.